We are speaking to you now because your heart already feels. What your mind has been trying to den, you sensed it in the silence, you felt it in the pauses. Between his words, you noticed it in the way his energy sometimes pulls away from you without explanation, and still you kept loving him. Listen carefully, this a man does love Unit in a shallow way, not in a temporary way, but in a deep, emotional, soul-touching way that even he does not fully understand when he looks at you. Something inside him softens when he hears your voice. Something inside him finds peace when he is with you. He feels like a better version of himself. This Israel, do not let anyone convince you that what you feel from him is fake, but there is another truth, and this is the truth your spirit has been whispering to you. He is not fully yours. There is another woman, not just physically present but energetically connected to him in a way that creates confusion inside his heart, and you have been feeling her presence without seeing her. That heaviness you feel simultaneous, that sudden shift in his attention, that strange distance when everything seemed fine just moments before. That is not your imagination. You are not overthinking. You are not insecure. You are aware he has been hiding this because he fears losing you, because he knows your value, because he understands that you are not someone easily represented. Instead of choosing with clarity, is holding on to both worlds, and this is where your pain is coming from, because your soul does not accept half-loving. We're not created to share emotional space. With confusion, you were not designed to compete for honesty. You were not meant to question your worth in silence, and yet here you are, still loving him, still hoping, still trying to understand, see your heart, see how patient you have been, how gentle you have been with his flaws. You have given him chances he did not even ask for, but we must tell you this clearly: love without truth will slowly break you, even if the love feels deepen, if the connection feels re-even, if the moments together feel like something sacred, if there is deception, your spirit will never withstand. That is why you feel tired, not because you are weak, but because your soul is carrying something it was never meant to carry. You keep trying to make sense of his actions, you keep replaying conversations, you keep asking yourself if you are enough. But listen to use this is not about your worth. You are not lacking. You are not missing something. You are not being compared in a way that determines your value. His confusion is not a reflection of your inadequacy. It is a reflection of his inability to choose truth, and until he chooses truth, he cannot choose you fully. Know this hurts because you have seen the way he loves you. You have felt the sincerity in his touch. You have heard the honesty in some of his words, and that makes this situation even harder, because it is not a simple lie. Is it complicated love? But complicated love still requires clarity, and right now, clarity is missing. You deserve a love that does not make you question your intuition. You deserve a connection that does not come with hidden shadows. You deserve peace, not constant emotional investigation and deep inside. You already know this, that quiet voice within you, one you try to silence, one that speaks when you are alone. That voice is telling you the truth. Loves you, but he is not ready to love you correctly, and those are two different things. You cannot build a peaceful future on emotional uncertainty. You cannot feel secure in a space where honesty is incomplete. We need you to understand something important. You are not being asked to Stop loving him. Love is not something you switch off, it is something that exists. Even when situations are imperfect, but you are being asked to choose yourself. Within that love, stand in your truth to honor what you feel, to stop shrinking your awareness. Just to keep him comfortable, because every time you ignore what you feel, you disconnect from yourself, and your connection with yourself is sacred, stronger than any relationship, more important than any temporary emotional attachment, is on his own journey, and part of that journey involves facing the consequences of his choices. You cannot do that for him. You cannot love him into honesty. You cannot wait him into clarity. You cannot sacrifice your peace hoping he will eventually choose you fully, because if he chooses you from fear, it will not last. If he chooses you from guilt, it will not be pure. He must choose you from truth, and until that happens, you must choose yourself. This does not mean anger. This does not mean revenge. This does not mean closing your heart. It means standing still in your worth. It means no longer pretending you do not feel what you feel. It means allowing your silence to speak where your words have been ignored, because sometimes the most powerful message you can give is your absence of confusion. When you stop questioning yourself, when you stop chasing clarity from him, when you stand firm in your inner knowing, everything becomes clear. Will either rise into truth, remain in confusion, but either way, you will no longer be lost inside his uncertainty. Know you love him. We know this is not easy, but we also know who you are. You are not someone meant to be hidden. You are not someone meant to share emotional space with secrecy. You are not someone meant to beg for consistency. You are meant to be chosen, clearly loved, openly respected fully, and anything less will always feel heavy to your spirit. So do not ignore this moment. This moment is not here to hurt you. It is here to wake you, to remind you of your power, to bring you back to yourself, to show you that your intuition is not your enemy. It is your protection. You are being guided right now, not away from love, but toward a higher standard of heightened. That requires courage to see the truth, courage to feel the truth, courage to stop settling for partial honesty. You are stronger than this situation, even if your heart feels soft, even if your emotions feel overwhelming. Given if you still hope he will change, your strength is not the absence of feeling. Strength is choosing yourself even while you feel everything. So take a breath, release the pressure to figure everything out immediately. You do not need all the answers right now. You only need to stay honest with yourself. That is enough. Everything else will unfold. And remember this: if a love is meant to stay in your life, it will meet you in truth, not in confusion, not in secrecy, in emotional imbalance, but in clarity. And until then, choose peace, choose awareness, choose yourself. Are with you, guiding you, protecting you, and reminding you you already know the truth. You have been carrying this weight silently for too long. You have been questioning yourself, doubting your instinct, shipping that love alone could fill the gaps that truth should have filled. But the angels are here to tell you love without truth is heavy, and your spirit is too precious to carry that weight. Every tear you shed, every restless night, every replayed conversation in your mind, they are messages from your soul, reminders that you are aware, reminders that you are meant for something greater than half-hearted love. You are not being punished, you are not being abandoned, you are being prepared for the love that aligns with your soul prepared for the connection that does not ask you to. Shrink prepared for a union that feels like peace. Not struggle even as you love him, even as your heart aches for what could have been. You are learning to hold your own heart's sacred dand. That sacredness is magnificent. Draws the love that will choose you fully. It draws the people who are ready to stand in honesty. It draws clarity, stability, and devotion right now. You may feel torn right now. You may feel trapped right now. Your heart may scream for hymen. It is okay to feel fat. Do not silence your emotions. Do not pretend they do not exist. They are proof that your heart is alive. They are proof that your love is deep. They are proof that you are capable of great depth. But deep love does not require compromised. Love does not demand secrets. Deep love does not ask you to live in uncertainty. And now you must decide, will you continue to pour yourself into someone who cannot show up completely? Will you honor the love you have for yourself first? This is the turning point, not the end, not the failure, not the moment of regret. It is the moment when you begin to reclaim your heart, when you begin to set boundaries, when you begin to call forth the love that will honor you. And yes, your love for him can still exist without entangling yourself in pain, without sacrificing your peace. You can love him from a distance. You can wish him clarity. You can hope he chooses truth. But your life cannot pause. Your soul cannot wait indefinitely. Angels see your resilience. They see your willingness to love. They see your unwavering heart, and they are asking you now to protect it, because once you do, you stand in your truth. Once you claim your valued energy shifts, doors begin to open. Eyes are open. Ed paths are cleared. You will see that every moment you spent doubting, every tear you shed, every sleepless night, they were preparing you for love that is unshakable, that does not hide, love that does not betray. And he may remain in confusion, he may step into trough. Either way, it is not for you to fix. Your work is to honor yourself. Your work is to walk with integrity. Your work is to love yourself fiercely, because the love you give yourself will become the standard for every other love you allow in. Do not settle for crumbs. Do not wait for someone who cannot show up. Do not diminish your light. You are a being of immense value, a soul designed for devotion and clarity, a heart capable of deep, profound love. But that love must be met in kingdom. If it is naughty, is not a reflection of your failure. It is a reflection of their unreadiness, and that is not your responsibility. You are only responsible for your own heart, for your own peace, for your own choices. The angels are here to remind you that clarity is power, that boundaries are strength, that self-respect is sacred, and the more you honor yourself, more you draw love that will never hit. If more you align with a connection that feels safe, honest, and completely breathless. The truth settle in your bones, feel it rise in your chest. Allow yourself to release any illusions of what this love could be if only he changed it, because he may never change, and your life cannot wait for that change. You are worthy now. You are deserving. Now you are capable. Know, and if you walk forward with this awareness, you will create space for love that does not confuse, love that does not hide, love that does not betray. Rima, the angels are by your side. They have been guiding you through every painful moment. They have been whispering the truth to your Heart, they have been protecting you from staying where you do not belong, and they are saying now, you are, and if you are sacred, you are loved not by someone who hides it, by someone who deceives, but by the universe itself. Every tear, every heartbreak, every restless night has brought you Hereto. This moment of knowing, and knowing is everything. Stand in it, embrace it, let it fill you with the courage to love yourself first, because when you do right, love will find unit in hiding it, in deception, but in the full radiant truth, and you will finally see that choosing yourself was never a loss, it was always a victory, and every step you take from here, every boundary you hold, every moment you honor your own heart, it brings you closer, closer to the love that will meet you fully, closer to the life you were always meant to live with. Angels are watching, angels are guiding, angels are reminding you love yourself, and your self-trust, your intuition, and know you are destined for a love that never hides, a love that never hesitates, a love that never betrays, and this truth, dear one, is eternal.